Ancient Israelite women's lives were very strongly tied to the seasons, as were the lives of all of the agriculturalists who lived in the ancient Near East. Most of the population participated in agricultural activities just about year-round, especially in the village context early on. So the fertility of the land was extremely important. You know, if you have an unsuccessful harvest season, especially a cereal harvest of wheat or barley, then you're in trouble. And so we do have, biblical accounts that talk about the effects of drought, for example, on their harvests, and then what happens next. And these can be extremely difficult for people living at a subsistence level, which is where most of the ancient Israelites were living. Their daily lives revolved around their subsistence. It revolved around planting and harvesting crops, transforming them into food. These are processes that took hours per day. So they were very, very highly attuned, to when they would be able to be most successful, the kinds of crops that they should experiment with, the investment that they would have made in things like olive trees and grapevines, and other things that take some years to get established. So the harvest seasons in particular were vital, and so a successful harvest meant that people would survive, through a year, through harsh conditions sometimes. And they were celebrated with festivals that were tied to the harvests.